for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
In Jesus' name.
Hey, Daddy, this is Dollar Beat.
BoxingVoice.com. No matter what nobody say, man. Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects. BoxingVoice.com. How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app. BoxingVoice.com. I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
Good morning, TBV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another glorious Friday morning edition of the Boxing Voice Radio, and we're bringing you some live boxing talk. Daniel Dubois, Joyce has been rescheduled and put back on for October 24th.
Daniel Dubois, I am going to knock you out.
And Matchroom Boxing finally has put up the ring at Matchroom Boxing headquarters across the pond, and it is being rumored that Dillian Whyte versus Alexander Povetkin could be back on. Now, Mario says that they're going to be going live in about 15 minutes for Matchroom, or maybe
in an hour. Or no, wait, 2:15 their time, which would be
10:15 our time.
10:15 your time,
So,
Eastern Coast.
yeah.
So an hour and 15.
So we'll have live updates as to what fights Matchroom and Fight Camp will be bringing us. But two announcements from across the pond: Seek and Destroy, Dubois versus Joyce, and obviously Matchroom's Fight Camp is starting to get on its way. This is what we're talking about. If you're interested, you already know the number to call in: 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time and we'll get to you.
In Jesus' name.
You could also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to call in from anywhere in the world, and we will get to you.
In Jesus' name.
But let me go ahead and get out to my co-host from around the globe. You've already heard his voice.
It's me, Mario.
Yo, I woke up quick at around noon, hopped in the slab to pick up Nessa and Doom. Joyce out there talking that A, but if Dubois talking smack, then his butt gon' pay. Let's get it.
I'm assuming he going for Joyce. Okay.
Yep.
And he called him Dubois. He's part of the 6ix9ine crew, this guy. Duba, Gooba. Let me go out to Doomsday real quick.
I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynch the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their cloth. There's no one that can match.
Cheer. Good morning, y'all. It's Friday night, and the feel is right. Yeah, boxing again. There was some good fights last night. Yeah, I guess. But nonetheless, man, here in the morning show, and we do have some great news. Looking forward to these boxing schedules to open up. So October 24th sounds good to me. The sooner the better. I've been waiting for this one for a while, ever since it's been announced, even when Sam came on and hyped it up even more. Great talker at the press conferences. So I'm excited to see if Dubois got a chance against Joyce. I'm real big on Joyce. The Juggernaut. You know, my man Mario came out with bars right now. I don't know if I could challenge right now, but yeah. Dubois versus Joyce. After the match, he ain't gonna be like, yo, I should have had another choice. Nah.
Yo, so my thing is, like, both of these UK promoters are taking long. You know, give credit to Frank. You know, he at least has something scheduled on paper, and it's real, but it's in October. Bob Arum out here putting out work. Bob Arum on the block, hand to hand, and he a boss. He's back on the corner every Tuesday and Thursday selling his product, getting 350,000 views and building new fans. PBC, nowhere to be found. Happy for them. They announced Jamal James. Who the hell cares? Announcements don't mean anything to me anymore. And you know what? Eddie gets it worse than Frank because at least Frank is coming back. And like I said, his big fight is scheduled because this is a big fight. Obviously, they went in for October for some sort of crowd. But Eddie has been selling us dreams and graphic imagery of, and I'm using air quotes, quote unquote, fight camp for 3 months. You telling me they just put the ring up? Has anyone even checked these pictures? Because I sure did. And the Decipher is hard at work, all right? I mean, you just got a ring in the yard. They don't even have a canopy. So they're not expecting these guys to get hot? There's no lights. They're not going into the night. I mean, they literally just put the ring up. That's what they're announcing. I mean, all right, now they got a video that just came out. Let's see if this is something new. But I'll check it on my phone as to not, kill you guys with the audio. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, bro, you've been showing us graphic imagery that you had graphic designers make of the big house with the ring, and now all you do is actually put the real ring in the grass. I ain't see no chairs set up. I ain't see nothing for the truck, for broadcasters, just the ring. And I'm gonna screen share that because that's what we were released. And then I'll go and check this video that Matchroom put out. It looks like Doomy's already on top of that. But let me actually get to the right scene and screen share this so you can see what it is that I mean. All right, wait a minute. Pardon.
Yo, you being way too hard. Way too hard. Why would he want, like, what are they called? Those crane trucks with the camera? Like, why would he want that on that man's grass for like 2 weeks and the fights ain't even happening? Like, I feel like they put the ring up. That's the bigger deal. Like, because the ring is like something that's set. You can move cameras. You can move chairs. You can't move the ring. You know what I'm saying?
So you start with the ring, you set up the whole event from the ring?
Got to, right? Because it's like an outward experience. We're focused in. It's not like we're taking the surroundings into the center. I forgot what that's called. That's called something. They do that in like art installations now, but it has a word. But it's a center focused.
I'm literally screen sharing.
So you do the ring first.
All I'm saying is I'm literally screen sharing. 15 minutes should have went by. Seconds should have went by. You guys should be able to see this.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing it. Do
me. You have more of a level. I mean, this is Manchester Mario we're talking about, and we're obviously across the pond here. So you have been watching boxing. Does this look like they're ready for a show?
No, it looks like they got the ring up.
All right, that's it.
And that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mario's trying to make it seem like more than it is, bro. Let's just report the news. It's a fucking ring in the backyard. They don't even got lights. They don't got chairs. There's no location for the truck. There's nothing there. Now, I hope that I can apologize in the next 10 seconds when I go and check the video. I don't want to play it live until I adjust the audio properly for everyone, but I hope that there's more to show in the video.
Listen, I'll tell you real quick. Go ahead, Doom.
Nah, I mean, from the looks of it, they got a ring in the backyard. It's true what Ness is saying. Like, they made sure they took certain shots so that they could see the house, and then the ring in front of the house. But that's what it is. It's just a ring. I guess they say, let's bring this
look
ring
at
in
the
here.
picture of the sun. How you not gonna have a canopy in the
Yo,
sub
let
center?
me tell you.
In the stub hub, don't they got a canopy, Mario?
Let me decipher this for you, okay? Because you have not deciphered this well enough. Because if you were deciphering this, you would realize the most important part that they already put up. You know what they put up?
What?
The logo for the people paying for it. All right. You got StubHub on there. You got all that stuff. So guess what that means? They got the money. They got the money for the fights. They got the money for the dates. They got the money for all the little intricate things that they're going to bring in to juice this up. But it looks dope. Just a ring in the backyard. It looks dope. For a dude who's seen a lot of rings in backyards and knows how bad they can look, this look good right now.
Yeah.
And so that's the big part that you missed.
Listen,
No,
we
I
already
can
gave
understand
them
that
credit,
hold on,
though.
quick.
You giving them double credit. When the images came out, we already said, oh, this looks good. You know? We said that. So now we're just regurgitating the information?
Mario, I look, I get that point, but I'm gonna have to counterbalance that because they already have their selected sponsors and their ring setup. So it's not like, oh, we got the money now, it's happening. It's just this is their ring setup, and these are the potential sponsors that they use.
No, Doomy, JD Sports
sponsors.
I mean, excuse me, potential the normal.
Hey, Doomy, JD Sports has never done business with them. Neither has Sky Sports or Wow Hydrate or stuff. Like, come on, guys. Come on.
I think it's the look. It's the look and the excitement that they're going to give the people. They still got a lot of work to do.
Listen, this isn't a bag on Eddie and Matchroom show, and that's how Mario was taking it, and I think that's why he's being so defensive. I'm just simply stating, I put PBC in there. PBC, Matchroom, and Frank Warren. I didn't single them out. All three are dragging their feet. Bob Arum is out here twice a week. It don't matter what he's giving you. And it don't matter that, these two gentlemen are presenting bigger fights in the future. One potentially in August, the other potentially in October. What do you think Bob Arum is going to give you by then? All I'm saying is let's stop blowing smoke up everybody's butt like this is something fantastic. They are late. Not just Matchroom, PBC, and Frank Warren. They're late. Bob is out here slinging product all night. They are late. Stop painting it some other way. Let me try and play this video. Hopefully there's no audio. Look, so again, this is now their drone. So look, I was right. Look at how that looks, bro. Look, it's empty. They still need to do more, and I'm glad they are keeping us updated. But let's not get carried away. This is nowhere near done. Now, can it get done in the next few days? Of course. We've seen them do it in RADA. We've seen them put up temporary facilities. We know it's going to get done. My thing is, as a boxing fan, they are depriving us for far too long. The three of them, for those that cannot hear, the three. Yeah. PBC announced Jamal James, but that's all they did is announce. They have no fights.
Listen, I agree with you.
This is a show. Oh, man. My bad, Mario. I'm just looking at the video. You're looking at the shots they're giving you, and it is what it is. It's just a ring, and it's just a ring. That's all it is.
Listen, but here's why I don't necessarily feel this way.
It's a sign.
It's the reason. This is the reason why I don't necessarily feel this way, because I have known for a week and a half that today was the day that Eddie was going to announce the fights, or Matchroom rather. I knew that this was the day, so I've been prepared for it. So I can't say that Eddie's out here doing nothing when all this is in the works. It's all in the plans. They can only go as fast as time will allow. So today, for whatever reason, was the day that they felt that best strategized whatever approach they're going with to, announce these fights and promote this series, right? Backyard boxing, whatever they're calling it. This is the first
Fight Camp.
Step. Fight Camp. Thank you. This is the first step. So I've been looking forward to today's announcement, and that's probably the only reason why I don't feel exactly the way y'all do. But I do agree that, Bob has been doing his thing. I'll admit that for sure. You're absolutely right.
I just feel like Eddie's
not that far behind.
He snatched the momentum. Like, we've literally changed our schedule to adapt to Tuesdays and Thursdays. He's got a full 30 days on them in about 4 days. Plus, he's got a full July schedule already there. Hooker's coming back. Les Pierre is back with Pedraza. Like, they're starting to get the level of fights. Like, Abraham Supernova fought Avery Sparrow last night. So they started off with dog food, and they're starting to get something. And that's what I'm saying. Matchroom is so far behind. Frank Warren and PBC are so far behind that when they start, they're going to be in the Top Rank June era, while Top Rank is all the way in September. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, these guys have to play catch up.
They're backed up.
Yeah, they still going to be doing tune-ups because their guys are rusty, while Top Rank already got their guys off the rust, and he's starting to mix them up. Like, I'm just telling the truth here.
Real quick, before we continue, just want to get to some super chats. Shout out to Trenton Jones. What's up, fam? Working third shift, so it's hard to be apart. But anyway, forget all that talk about Jermell Charlo on Twitter, telling his truth. Hashtag Ohio, hashtag Ohio. All right, and then we got Trenton Jones again. Just watched Porter Thurman again. Exceptional fight. Yeah, that was an exceptional fight. Mm-hmm. And then a comeback from Trenton Jones. Time to sleep. A holla. Shout out to the back channel.
Yo, shout out TJ. Get some sleep, champ.
And again, we're not hating. I'm not hating for one, Mario. It's not like we're just pointing out the fact that it took long enough, and just wondering why. I mean, the backed up schedule that Ness is referring to is just that. You got your guys sitting around. Are they gonna come? Are they able to come straight into big fights? What are we gonna get? Are we gonna get the Bob Arum diet now? Is with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn? I don't know. So I'm excited for this afternoon's presser to see what kind of fights they're gonna give us.
They're live right now, according to the chat.
Yeah, they're on. They were going on 15 minutes after we started, but they put that they were going to announce at 2:15 p.m.
Oh, that's right. They're 5 hours ahead.
So yeah, I looked and I thought that was 8:15 my time or 9:15 my time. I can't remember.
8:15.
So 8:15. So they're announcing it as we speak. That's what I'm saying is, we can talk this Dubois Joyce, but I say we come right back. As soon as you can.
Can we watch it and do a live?
That would be dope. That would be dope.
I mean, the only way it's really hard to do that because we would need to listen to what Eddie's saying. So then we would be silent.
Yeah. That's true. So we could just come back with the news right away, but we're gonna get, most likely Dillian Whyte Povetkin has been rumored as one of the fights. And so, that sounds like a pretty big fight to me. Like, this series might be somewhere along the lines of Top Rank where they're going to sprinkle in, some pretty decent, if not great fights with the guys that want to be there. And, it's not probably the most highest of caliber talent, but they're guys that want to be there, and you got to hand it to them for that. So I get it. It's everybody seems a little late to the table, but I think Bob was just ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these announcements, we got to wait for them. We got to wait and see before I think we, really truly start criticizing because, we all know that boxing is goal points and dates. This date, we're going to release the, press release, and then we're going to do the poster next month, and then we're going to do the press release a week after.
I don't think any of that has anything to do with criticizing them today.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Today they are late. It don't matter if they're announcing fights. They are late. That's what I'm saying. Top Rank has a month, and I bet you from this announcement, they'll have 6 weeks head start because I doubt Eddie's saying that we're going to get fights from him this Saturday. So if anything,
how soon?
If anything, it's going to be next Saturday or the following. Like, come on, guys. But whatever, man. It is what it is.
That's not bad when you look at the current climate. I mean, that'll really start to pack the schedule.
Whoa! Shout out to Big Nick real quick. Dillian versus Povetkin just been announced for August 1st.
There you go. There you go. And how many months is that?
That's maximum violence.
That's
1 month.
That's 9 weeks away. 9 weeks away. I said 2 weeks. That's 9 weeks away.
Nah, it's on the 1st, so it's only 4 weeks away.
Math, bro.
Yeah, it's only 4 weeks away. Maybe 5.
First of the month?
First of the month,
Five.
bro.
First
Five.
of August.
5. August is July is 31 days.
Is that the first matchup? We don't know, right? Yo, is Sky Sports the?
I doubt it's the first matchup.
Who has his live? Sky Sports, Sky
Sports said that they were going live with it
on IG. Like I'm looking at their YouTube channel. There's nothing.
I thought there was like a channel, Sky Sports.
Yeah,
like,
no, they got us.
go on.
They got their own. You know, they're HBO over there, so they're
exactly.
They're probably,
that's what I'm saying. But like, I figured like because there's a multiple Sky Sports, if I'm not correct. So I'm sure they have. Don't they have like a live like CNN version of it? Right. I mean, they wouldn't have to go on like the actual channels that they show.
Rule, won't you type what the schedule is instead of saying that their schedule is better? What the hell? What fights do they got?
That's the deal. Look,
they just announced one fight, and he's like, their schedule's better than what Top Rank's giving us.
But check it though, Ness. If they're late, but they're bringing us good fights.
Oh, good call.
Yo, first of all, don't be naive.
Somebody had to be the trailblazer, right?
Somebody
had to start this. Bobby did it.
Don't be naive.
Great point.
Don't be naive like Manchester Mario. If you think that maximum violence is going to be free to the UK public, think again. That's a pay-per-view. They coming back pay-per-view. They coming back in a depression. They want your money. Don't think that that's Sky Sports free. Because let's see, they announcing it.
That's a Nespicion.
All right, let's see. Let's see. I see Big Nick say. I see Big Nick say it's Sky Sports box office. That means pay-per-view, champion. And Big Nick is our Patreon. I'll take his word for it. Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
I
feel you. Cheeseman versus Eggington.
Oh my God! I've been waiting for that fight. Eggington is back, baby. Eggington.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. I'm faking it. Fucking Cheeseman versus Eggington. Come on, man. Rue. Go look at the corner. You should be looking in the corner right now, typing that ridiculousness that Matchroom schedule. He talking about Cheeseman versus who?
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's actually not like, well, it's not a terrible fight. I mean, I get what you're saying, and you're not wrong. I'm just saying, bro, they can't all be winners.
I'm just saying, you can't run around saying they're giving us bigger fights, and then they announce Cheeseman.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that. Listen. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, that's not the kind of fight that I'm like, oh my God. But I'll look forward to it. I'm gonna watch that.
We all gonna, dog. We watch everything Top Rank Center. Of course we gonna watch it. And that's what I'm saying. Bob has the one up. He's built the momentum. That's all. It's all. Frank is also behind the curb. PBC is also behind the curb. I'm giving credit to, like Doomy said, the Trailblazers. They started and they consistently putting things out there. We've adjusted our schedule. We are adapting to them. And that's all I'm saying, that the rest are so far behind that we're gonna have to go through that phase with them. While Top Rank, it's already a well-oiled machine. They pumping out fights. The bubble is popping. That's all I'm saying. Maybe the backyard.
Any little adjustments they probably already took care of.
Maybe the backyard's going to be popping. I loved it. He got a heliport. I could see AJ coming in a helicopter to make it look better on TV. Okay. I could see all that. And then walking with the security down the grass. Listen, I'm not hating. I'm not hating on Matchroom. I've been loving the Garden. We got shows loving the Garden. It's just taking so long to get the Garden going. Like, stop showing me the backyard. Let's get some chairs in there and some fights. Let's make it look like the bubble. Where's the big posters of all the Matchroom fighters or the DAZN fighters? I didn't even see a DAZN logo, FYI. Did I?
Yeah, it was on the ring.
Okay, thank God. On the ring. I don't see it. Oh, yeah, big DAZN logo.
I think it was, who was it? Yeah, it was on the ring, I promise. I've seen it. Damn, I forgot who said it. Somebody said Cheeseman versus Eggington is making me hungry.
Yo.
It's so early that sounds. Oh, it's PC Jacob. Yo, that was hilarious.
Cheese and eggs is a good breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
Think that was some bacon and some Louisiana into a taco. Ooh.
Yo. So insightfully Ryan says they've just been allowed to do this again, relocate. First of all,
relocate. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Didn't Bob?
They're in the backyard.
Is Bob from Vegas?
No.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. He took his show on the road. He contacted the people.
But that's
he needed
like
to contact.
people telling Nestor Gibbs, "Yo, I want Border Wars." Yo, well, we can't do it. Well, you could do it in Iceland. Why don't you go there? Relocate.
Mario, let me tell you something. See,
if it's not economically plausible.
No. Check this out. I copied off of Eddie a long time ago. If you look in the Border Wars chat, Sal was doing his backyard. It looked dope. I said, Sal, what's up? We could rent a ring and do it in there. And he said he'd rather wait till after it died down. But keep in mind, this is my house, just like that's Eddie's house. Okay? Yeah. This is my house. If I want to invite you and Doomy and 50 others, I can. Can someone call the cops and say, hey, isn't it coronavirus? I see a congregation of 50 people, and maybe the cops can come, but this is my house. This is mine.
You know who also thought it was their house? Dana White. And you know whose house he found out it was? ESPN and Disney. So, yeah, Eddie could do that.
About?
He could pull some Cowboy stuff. What network is going to put them on?
No, clarify.
Who's going to
Bro, clarify, because you're talking about what network put them on. ESPN put UFC on. ESPN
yeah, but
did
remember,
it.
No. But remember, he tried to do it before things were allowed to go. And ESPN and Disney shut him down.
That's not true.
Yes, bro.
This is what happened. Bro. He got one show off. The second show they canceled. Ain't that how it went? And I don't even watch UFC.
They canceled the first one, and they went along with the second one.
Nah,
they got to do the second.
He did a pay-per-view. But
that was after the one that got canceled.
All right, and what are you telling me?
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that if a network doesn't want it, they're not going to put it on.
But Mario, think about what you're saying. What's your point?
Okay.
They canceled a pay-per-view in March and then ran it again in March. In the beginning of the pandemic. Like, what are you talking about? He met the necessary.
I think they're in a different position now because the Trailblazers have kind of like worked out kinks. I mean, look, I'm not hating on Eddie for being strategically kind of like let the first ones go and see how they do kind of thing. I mean, in the meantime, I'm pretty sure Eddie was just taking notes, right? Either or, they're late. You're late. Whether or not, look, you got Cheese and Eggington, so it's like we're gonna get similar fights. They announce it, they make it look good. They announced Dillian Whyte and Povetkin. Okay, I'm with that. That's in August.
It's a great
you know
fight.
What I'm saying? Top Rank has been up already 5 weeks, is it, Ness? So they're 5 weeks ahead. I mean, how much ahead are they? You know, how much ahead are they? 5 weeks, you're going to have the rest of you're going to have Eddie Hearn, with similar fights, 1 or 2 good fights here and there. It's the same thing, man. If it was like 3, maybe, 3 and onward, then I'd say, okay, they got hell of a start. But this ain't that bad. This ain't that bad. And as far as the backyard and the networks and accepting it, listen, if they're up there with the Ring, I'm pretty sure that their networks and everybody that backs Eddie's.
C-Dub. No, UFC did one in Brazil, then was canceled, then did in Florida. Get the fuck out of here. And I don't even watch that sport. Get out of here.
What now?
Yo, I'm getting kind of nervous that nobody's giving us any more fights that have been announced. Like, I feel like either it's because there aren't that many, or maybe they're just doing them really slow. But I would have figured we would have had like at least 3 or 4 fights announced. And so far, it's White, Povetkin, and Cheeseman and Eggington. Like, I think that, well, I don't know. Man, we should have probably just went like 30 minutes later and watched it.
Why, bro? It's not that.
Well, we could come back. Yeah, we could come back. That's true. Yo, I could tell you, though, that I do think that Daniel Dubois and Joyce feels bigger now. I don't know if it's
but that one is even further away, bro. They talking October 24th for that one.
No. I'm not using that as an argument. I'm just saying that it feels bigger than it did initially. Like initially, it felt.
I'm just saying
kind
that.
of soon.
I don't even feel that way. I feel like the Fury Wilder, like it's taken so long. You know, like I wasn't excited to read that it's rescheduled because it's just like, you know, it's a fight that we've been. I mean, since the beginning of the year? It's the beginning of the year. We've been waiting and things. First of all, we were waiting before that, all right? They signed Joyce, and we thought they were going to go right into it. It looked like it was taking some time to get the deal done. What up?
Looked like you were right. It's a little further down. Correction, Big Nick says Whyte versus Povetkin is in August 22nd. So that adds another 3 weeks. So now we're talking about 8 weeks now. All right, so that's 2 months. 2 months. And is that the earliest fight? I don't know because I'm not even able to get this Sky Sports Office live thing. I can't find it.
And I'm just talking as a boxing fan. Like, you think I'm happy? If you watch our live fight chats, we tell you how bad the top-ranked fights are, but we are deprived boxing fans, and we're watching it. So we're dying to watch some Eddie stuff. We're dying to watch some Frank stuff. There's fighters over there that I want to see. I want to see Nathan Gorman back. You know what I mean? What's up with Kelbrook? You know? Get him a tune-up. Like, but we ain't even getting that. Like, put something on is all I'm saying. Stop announcing stuff, man. Give us a fight already.
Man, if anybody could tell us what's the soonest fight they've announced so far, that'd be great, just to get a better grip on
I'm on the dude that follows them the most, and I get nothing here. There's nothing announced. Look, Dillian Whyte faces Alexander Povetkin, August 22nd, Matchroom's headquarters, back in the Garden. This will be the final show of Eddie Hearn's 4-week fight camp series. So if that's the final show, then we are getting something on August 1st. Or July, end of July.
Probably the last week of July.
Oh, actually, I got all of them right here. So what they have announced is Eggington is going to main event on a separate date. Then you got Smith Burnett, Tennyson Gwynn, Wardley and Wardley is the heavyweight that signed to Dillian Whyte. We know him, so that's decent. He's going to be facing Valili. And then you got Gill versus Boletti. Bro, a bunch of garbage, man.
About to take a look at some of these guys.
Who are these dudes? Let me screen share this, bro. Hilarious. This is hilarious.
Yo, why are we doing this, bro? We're giving away. We're supposed to be Daniel Dubois, Joyce. We should just come back with another.
This is true, Daniel Dubois.
So
this is an announcement, man. Dog, you're gonna do a full show on this? You serious?
You good, boss? All right, boss. No, you're right. I mean, listen, it's not that I'm telling you we should have done that. I'm just saying, we could do it. So
I hear you, but Mario, think about it. Think about it. Have we even announced Pedraza Lespierre one time?
You're right. No, the fights wouldn't take that long. You're right.
Yeah, it's back on.
Yeah, it's on.
It's
like July.
And that's what I mean. Like we
aren't like next week.
We aren't announcing Top Rank's schedule. So why would we do a whole show on freaking Harper Honas? Who that? I mean, like, all right, that's a decent fight. I think that's the girl that beat the Dominican champ, right? Harper. The women's IBO champ. IBO and WBC World Featherweight titles. And then look at Fowler. I don't even know who Fowler's fighting.
Fowler.
Billingsmith. I don't know who he's fighting. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know none of these people. Like, the main event, I know. Just like this one, let's see. Courtney, I know Courtney. I don't know Barrett or Devon. I don't know Conway or Mansour.
Yo, it's crazy. Harper and Jonas is the main event for that card?
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, it is. That's what they're saying.
That's what's up. Girls got the main stage on this one.
And then Katie Taylor, White, and Povetkin. Like, that's it. It's 4 fights. And this one has Clay Congo. Wait, what Clay?
It ain't Clay Collins.
Oh, wait. WBO Global Welterweight. I wonder if that's really... No, because his last name is Clayton, right? What's the dude, what welterweight dude from Canada's name?
What, Body?
No. That dude is from Niagara Falls. I know it's the same thing, but he's different.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the other one.
These cards are not
Okay,
super
Kuzman
great.
Bakoli. I look forward to that. Kuzman Bakoli's on this card right there. That's a heavyweight fight. That's decent. Kuzman, he definitely has some proving to do. Bakoli, Hunter beat him, but then he came back and got a decent win over a journeyman, I think.
When's the last time Kuzman fought?
I think it was Hunter, right? Didn't he lose to Hunter too? I gotta Google that.
No,
So is it Luther Clay, the kid?
I have no clue, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
think
a
his name's
welterweight.
Luther Clay. That's his name. Fighting Congo.
Let's see, Michael Hunter.
Yeah, I was right. That was 2000. Oh no, you were right. It's September 2019.
What?
That was the last time he. That was when they fought.
Yeah, Kuzman, right? That's what I said. His last fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was his last fight. You were right. I felt way longer than that. I don't know why. I felt like I watched that like last summer.
Well, bro, he would have been out the ring 11 months by the time he fights. So
I know.
That's
yeah.
perfect for Bakoli, Martin Bakoli, because that's the matchroom fighter is Martin Bakoli, from what I believe. I'm pretty sure Kuzman signed to DAZN, but I think Bakoli's been there first. I remember they threw him in with who they threw him in with? Hunter? Who gave him his first loss? Martin Bakoli. Yeah, Hunter.
No,
Hunter. Yeah, Hunter.
Hunter gave him his first loss, but him and Amir Mansour fought to a no contest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He beat David Price. He beat Joey Dowjeko.
And
he
Bakoli,
lost to Kevin Johnson.
For those that don't know, Martin Bakoli is Iguana Makabu's brother.
Oh,
I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong. His name is definitely
I
not
know who you're talking
Iguana.
about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, so Michael Hunter.
Malcolm Tan. He beat Malcolm
Yo,
Tan.
so that's what I'm
KO'd him.
saying. Michael Hunter beats both of these guys, and he don't get on the card, but both of these guys are on the card. No Michael
They don't
Hunter.
got the money to bring out the.
Yeah, I don't know if because these guys I could see fighting each other. Like, you want to see Michael Hunter with this competition right now?
All I'm saying is I was right again. This is the same level as Top Rank. You got your A sides getting their tune-ups on, and then you got one or two competitive fights. Like yesterday we had Abraham Supernova, Avery Sparrow, and you can call that Kuzman, Bakoli,
Okay.
They got it's very similar, guys. It's very similar. These people are, I know what is it, Dartery or Dartery? I've heard of them. Yeah, I've heard of them, but again, we don't know enough. August 14th is a fight date. August 7th is another date. August 1st, and then the last one is the 22nd. So it's a Saturday 22nd fight camp, August. Friday 14th, August. Friday,
Adam Harper. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I was just saying Friday the 7th of August and Saturday the 1st of August. And at least all of these will be on DAZN for our American viewing audience. As you can see in the top right logo, it says DAZN. So we'll be able to see these hopefully on the DAZN app if you still have it. I'm not mad at anybody who canceled or they canceled you since they weren't giving anything out, but
Still ain't take care of that.
nothing much to say here. I mean, I guess we could turn our attention to Dubois, Joyce, but it's like I said, I am kind of like, I don't know. I'm like I feel like the air has been let out of that bag right now, and it's slowly deflating. They need to pump it back up. Look, it's nothing against them, Mario. You don't have to do a crazy job of defending them because I understand it's a pandemic.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying I understand it's a pandemic, but I can't help my emotions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's no different than Wilder. Like, oh, they fought. Oh, we getting the rematch. No, we not. Maybe we are. Oh, it's Middle East. No, it's Bahrain. I'm deflated.
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little deflated. And here's the thing, I don't want to be. I understand perfectly what's going on. And here's the thing, like, people get on here and they say things about Ness, they say things about me, and all this, and I feel like sometimes I say stuff and it's like it doesn't feel like a fan representation. It feels like the years that I have in this sport as a journalist talking, which isn't always the best way. I feel sometimes kind of jaded. I feel like covering the sport took something out of me a long time ago. And so now looking at it, I'm quick to jump to the money and the pandemic, and I'm quick to jump to understanding market value and understanding the need to push and certain fighters at certain times and all these things that go into looking at this card and trying to say, well, it's okay. It's not a bad card because of the circumstances. But I'm not going to lie. There's this feeling that's that fan deep down inside that is not upset, not mad, just like you said, defeated a bit. UFC has given some pretty decent cards, and boxing in no way can perform like UFC. They're two different types of entities. If people don't understand the fundamentals of the way that these sports work, then you got to trust me when I say it's night and day. But that said, I still understand what we've gotten from UFC as a fan. So as a fan, I think, well, why can't boxing do this? And yeah,
the pool's
this
not the
mark
same
for me. Exactly.
The pool's not the same.
No, it's different completely. It's different.
So the UFC, I mean, they got a bigger pool than the boxers do. They have so many more fighters and so many more things going on. And I think for that matter, that conglomerate, you know, when they were bought out a few years ago for $4 billion or whatnot, like when they took over WMG or whatever the agency is that took over, they have just so much more. And capabilities are so much more readily available. I think in boxing we go through a lot of struggles trying to get a fight done, whereas to the powers that be at UFC, that's just they're more.
That's the best way to say it.
Body government kind of thing, even though it's not, but like they're more.
It's like a dictatorship.
Yeah, they're controlled a lot more. This is like a lot of flying and moving parts with boxing. And that's
it's like
what
they're
goes
unified without the union. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? It feels like if baseball didn't have a players union, or if basketball didn't have player reps, or football. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the UFC is, and that's where you see the infighting going on right now.
And look, these are probably going to be some good fights in the sense that they're well matched up, because at the end of the day, the people I think that got the biggest responsibility to entertain the people right now, to make sure that people get entertained, is the matchmakers, and being able to fight, even though these guys are not the ones we want to see, if we could match them up to a point where it's a 50-50 on each matchup, we can get some good fights. We can get some okay fights for that matter. You know what I'm saying? There was a few fights on the top ranked diet that, last night we was snoozing. It wasn't exactly what we were used to. So if the matchups can be good and, these fighters that are coming out, lay it all on the line and actually, display skills. The thing is that the skill level has been real low on the top ranked cards. Mm-hmm. Only a few fighters actually start displaying. If not, we could go to a sparring session and get better fights. And that's honest truth. And that's not nothing against these guys who get under the lights and perform, no shade thrown at you, but that's the honest fact. There's skill levels that we're used to seeing. Exactly. So now Eddie Hearn comes out and, Ness is not speaking from a point of boxing. No, we're not getting the fights we want, and people are waiting too long to act. And now that they've acted, are we gonna get a top ranked diet? Are we gonna get the same type of fights? The matchmaking got to be right for these, man. And again, I'm happy as hell that these fights are coming on, but it's like it gets a little depressing.
Bro, listen, I'll take you another route, bro. Like, we already know DAZN needs subscribers. We already know DAZN was in the financial times. Like, there's nothing with American value here. Hardcore fans want to see Alexander Povetkin and Dillian Whyte. But we have absolutely nothing of American value on any of these 4 cards. Zippity-doo-dah. So what's going to get people to re-sign up to DAZN? Honestly, don't be a hardcore right now. What is going to make someone say, I'm going to pay $20 this month to get these 4 Matchroom cards?
Nah, yeah. What do you say to that?
I wanted the silence to speak for itself, or my silence to speak for itself, because I don't have a debate for that. I don't. And this goes back to the whole point I'm trying to make. No, because these people in the chat,
Mario, they're trying to compare Matchroom to Top Ranked. Oh, Ness, you ain't saying about Bob. Bob shit is free, bruh. If you got the app, you could watch it on the app. But I got cable. It's there for me to watch for free. And it goes a step further. Because I got cable, I could log into the app via my cable subscriber password. I can log into .com. So I don't know what y'all talking about. This is not the same.
I think this is just, I mean, look, great point. American value. A lot of us don't know who the hell these guys are. I don't know who these guys really are in America, and I bet that the average casual fan ain't gonna know. So the American value, but isn't it like that each, like UK, America, even Nicaragua, which was the first one to open up, everybody's kind of catering to their country, so to speak, right now, because the travel ban's being in place. So I think that Eddie's doing this card for the UK, man.
Not true.
To keep the UK happy.
Not true. Emmanuel Navarrete was a Mexican Box Azteca card, and ESPN and Top Rank said, we want that. Let's keep in mind, Navarrete was going to do his own thing with Zanford Promotions. They wasn't planning on sitting idle, and Top Rank like, hold up. You're our champion. We co-promote you. They like, bro, we going. Mexico got doors open. We going. So either you put the TV on or we gone. And I don't mean gone leaving Top Rank, gone doing our own fight, because they co-promote Navarrete. And what they did, they had two broadcasters, Box Azteca for Mexico and ESPN for us. So what I'm saying is, if it's good, it's good. And that ain't good, but it's an A-side name. But again, there's no A-side American there for DAZN to be like, our U.S. subscribers are going to pay to see Daniel Jacobs. They're going to pay to see Gabriel Rosado. Like, there's no one there. We're going to pay to see Cheeseman? We want to see Cheeseman and Egginton. That's what we want.
So you're saying there's no Andrew Maloney or Jason Maloney on the card?
Get him!
No, there's no Shakur Stevenson. There's no Shakur Stevenson. Hold on, let me finish. I'm sorry, that White doesn't represent. No, he doesn't. But if you want to try to play that game, let's play it. If you want to play that game, let's play it. We could go back to all the top.
No, you're right.
Cards.
No. You know why I'm wrong? Because
White ain't never been a
of Warrington.
No, because White.
Because of Warrington. That's why I'm wrong.
No, you're wrong, because White never in his life, not even when he closed his eyes at night after smoking the fattest Jamaican blunt, does he ever dream or envision himself as a silver melodist that was robbed for the gold. Okay? They are two different people.
I don't think
I'm not even done.
I'm
not even done. White could never envision himself being a world champion in 13 fights at the age of 20, because White was kicking and doing taekwondo or something. Get out of here.
Nobody's arguing how good Shakur is, pound for pound versus White. I'm not even arguing that at all. What I'm saying is that commercially valued, does Shakur represent the same type of interest to the UK as White does to America? And
hell no.
I don't think I can make that argument.
Yo, to try to say that White is as popular as Shakur in America is almost, bro.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I don't think it's as simple. You got to put some thought in it. You're talking about a heavyweight versus a dude who is in a weight class that, traditionally doesn't get a lot of eyeballs. So there's that. You're talking about a guy in White who's had his name mentioned with the likes of Wilder, Fury, and Joshua, so you can't just look at that conversation and say, that's it. I mean, you got to give it some thought.
Is it true that they pay for these fights out there in the UK? You got real Naja on a fit on the chat. Like, we don't pay for your cards. We got to pay for, we got to pay for your TR bum cards or whatnot.
I don't know if they pay for Top Rank, because, Top Rank.
Oh, man, the chat going crazy.
She said we don't get any of your TR cards for free in the UK.
Yo, look at so
we
everybody
pay to see those shit cards.
All the
That's
Eddie,
a good point.
Yo, all the Eddie protectors are like, Ness, how do you want American value? There's a travel ban. Maloney's are from Australia. Tell your man Eddie stop talking like they gave him $1 billion and act like they gave him $1 billion.
Vegas before that, though.
Dog, that means Bob was ahead of the curve, just like he built his studio before Eddie.
No, they
just
came
like
they said it on the ESPN broadcast, because I went back and watched it with the audio, and they said that those brothers came to Vegas looking for a fight before all this stuff happened. Yeah. So it wasn't like there was some, oh, I see the tide coming or I see the clouds changing. It was literally they were just going on with their career. They happened to be in the right place at the right time.
No, that's false again. They were signed by Top Rank. Google it.
But even if they were signed with Top Rank and they weren't in Vegas, they would have been in the wrong place to get the fight. So they were in the right place at the right time.
What you're not getting is they, like many, decided, let me go to the epicenter of boxing to look for a future. Went to Vegas and got signed. Google it. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't follow the Maloneys from Australia. But if you tell me they were already signed when they were in Australia, then you won. But till then, chill, champ. They got signed over here. You know what I mean? Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't believe I'm wrong.
It's that again. That's not the point. The point is that if they didn't make the decision before all of this to come to Vegas to get a fight, then they wouldn't have been in a situation where they could have fought on the top ranked cards. That's the only point I'm trying to make, and that's bottom line truth. That was exactly what they
Mario,
said on the top rank.
Let's agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's agree on that. But the bottom line still remains: DAZN is a U.S. network with U.S. interests. They want subscribers in America. That's it. I don't care what the chat is saying about travel bans and none of that, because they have a Matchroom USA. You see, they're giving Eddie a pass. So you're telling me he can announce Matchroom UK and have a plan for the UK, which is understandable. Why? Because Eddie is there and he has the garden there. But they have a U.S. department. Joe McCroskey lives in the U.S. Frank Smith travels everywhere. There's a U.S. Matchroom boxing department.
I'm sorry. I thought this was a different argument. I thought you were asking why there weren't American fighters on a fight card being broadcasted in somebody's backyard in the UK.
No,
that's what I thought we were debating.
No, we can't
that's
debate.
why I'm like sitting here like, well, of
we
course
can't debate
not.
that. We can't debate that because there's
That's
a
what I
travel
was trying-
ban.
yeah,
But again, I am an American with DAZN. I paid $100. What am I getting? That's all I'm saying.
So what were you guys talking about?
People could be
who
in the
signed?
chat talking about travel bans. I don't care nothing about that. Am I DAZN? Did I decide to go with a UK-based promoter? No. But I'm DAZN, and I definitely got US subscribers that I need to feed. That's all I'm saying.
You guys are trying to argue if the Maloney brothers had signed before they left?
Yes,
that I was arguing. No,
yes.
See, that's not what I was arguing.
Listen.
What I was arguing is that the Maloney brothers got on the top ranked card was possible because they decided before all of this happened to go to Vegas in search of a fight. That's the only point I was making. He brought up they were signed before the fact, which I agree 100%. I'm not saying that Ness is wrong.
No. Don't, because I don't want to. I'm not saying they were signed before. I'm saying they were here, and then they got signed. I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they were signed in Australia.
before the event is what I'm saying. Before the events, they were signed. No. Ness is right.
I'm gonna tell you when they were signed, bro. They sent me an email. I'm gonna tell you when they signed these kids. I remember.
Listen, May 2019.
There you go. And when did they? And I bet you they sent me the email when they arrived. I'm telling you, bro. I see this stuff in. Let me see here. What was the famous one? Andrew, right?
Yeah, Andrew Maloney and Jason Maloney.
Yeah, no, but Jason lost in the World Boxing Super Series, so
he
didn't get as much press.
So they probably had signed over with Bob, right after all this stuff started happening. They were probably already over here, so travel ban didn't affect them at all. Bro, Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, Chance. We forgetting about the heavyweights? I'm excited about this, bro. Yo, I'm Joe Joyce all the way. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he fought my man, I forgot. I'm gonna have to look up because he hasn't fought no huge big names yet, but he fought somebody. That's when I fell in love with him. Like, he's hammering the guy. They was going at it, and he was just like, he did the Ric Flair in the gym. I mean, in the ring. Woo! Joe Joyce. Yeah, he did the Ric Flair after he was hammering this guy. So, I like him, man. He's a juggernaut, bro. Daniel Dubois is in for a fight, but Daniel got that power. So, it's exciting, man, because these guys can knock each other out. Definitely.
It feels bigger to me than when we got on here, back in March talking about the fight, and it feels bigger. Before that, it felt kind of soon. Like, I know Ness said earlier that, they signed Joyce and, they thought they were going to go right away. But, these guys got 24 fights total together, added up. They are still very young in terms of pro experience. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like a bigger fight now is all I'm trying to say. And maybe not stalling, but, the rescheduling of it actually help the promotion in a sense a little bit.
I like the whole story, Sam coming out like, Daniel avoided, a couple of guys in the amateurs, and and then Frank's arguing that they took him out at a certain time because they were going to prepare him for the big show for the pros. So it's like there's a lot of little talk and like little bad feuding going on. I like it. And it's funny as hell when you see them on the press conference, bro. It's like, got to give it to my man. Well, Chisora began kind of wild, but my man Joyce, mad proper. He beefing with Daniel Dubois at the press, mad proper. Sam was the one that had me dying. And he kind of sold the fight for me, man. Because it is true. I thought it for a second it was too soon for Daniel. But I think because I'm starving for some good fights, like, I want it now. Like, I'm not even thinking about, is Daniel moving too quick? I don't want to hear none of that. And supposedly the winner has a title, potential title matchup in 2021, he said. Mm-hmm. So I wonder how that route's going to go. I mean, do you go from Joyce, if he gets past him, straight into a title fight? Like, what?
No, you're right.
Yeah, they've been fighting on top rank undercards for a while, man. They were on the Schwartz Fury undercard, it looks like. Yeah, it says action also. Yeah, Maloney, Yeah. They were on the Fury Schwartz undercard too.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this Eggington Cheeseman fight looks better and better. And I'm not saying just because of the other fights. I mean, it's probably partly that, but I don't know. That's gonna be a really good fight.
I gotta Google Cheeseman. I remember I either won or lost money with that dude.
It's the big cheese. The big cheese.
The big cheese.
Big cheese versus the big egg.
Bro, Cheeseman's. Oh yeah, look, he freaking lost to Scott
hot sauce on that fight.
You know what I'm saying?
And,
it's gonna be one hell of a sandwich.
This the dude that lost to Sergio Garcia too, man. He put Garcia from Spain on the map.
Yep.
Bro, man, come on.
I thought that was like.
And then Eggington lost to Malignaggi or beat Malignaggi. He beat Malignaggi, Eggington did, but then he lost to somebody else, man. Eggington, the dude with all the tattoos.
Yeah. It's going to be a good fight.
My man blocks with his face, FYI. he lost to Liam. Mohamed Mimon. Bradley Ski. I watched that Bradley Ski fight. I was kind of thinking Bradley was going to beat somebody. What happens to him?
He fought Mohamed Mimon. Oh, wait. Did you just say that? You did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what happened to him.
Malignaggi beat Frank Gavin. He beat
Lehagua knocked his
Del
butt
Evans.
out.
He beat. Oh, that's not the right. That's not Del Evans.
Yeah, man. Look, it is what it is, man. I mean, look, you
Shane
can't be
Singleton.
too mad. This is the same type of fights Top Rank is giving you. Your occasional. I guess it seems more foreign to me because it is, right? Maybe these names like Cheeseman and what else they got here? Cheeseman and
Breddington.
Breddington?
Yeah.
You're trying. Yo, I swear you had me for like a second. I was like, there ain't nobody named Breddington. And then I thought, but if there was somebody named Breddington, this would be the card to put.
No, if the referee's last name is Breddington, I'm done.
Nah, listen. If the judge's
because
name
you got
is Bacon
some name domestically,
and
right?
hash brown. Yo, that's good.
You got some name value domestically. I think that's James Tennyson, right? They be talking about him a lot. Never seen him fight, but I hear people talk about him, right? No?
Yeah, a little bit.
And then Wardley gets the Dillian Whyte hype. You know, Cheeseman, I guess, you know, historically he beat Malignaggi, you know. So look,
Yo, that's a name though. You got Malignaggi on. That's like, that's probably the best name.
yeah, I mean, but then he lost though after he beat Malignaggi, I believe, right? Yeah, he beat Malignaggi, then he went ahead and lost to Mimone, then he went ahead and lost to Liam Smith.
Eggington, man.
So then the next card, you got name value domestically with Fowler. He's made it across the pond as far as his name. Billingsmith, his name is bubbled over here. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to stop faking it. I don't know these girls. I think I seen Jonas. I think one of the, let me Google them. I
heard Harper's pretty good.
Yeah, Harper might be the one that beat the Dominican girl. I'm not sure, though.
I think it is.
What's her first name?
Terry.
Nah. If it's Terry Harper, I definitely know her. She's a journey woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She's
man.
23, young too, man.
Ah, well, that ain't her. That ain't her. Because she ain't no 23 of the Terry Harper I'm talking about.
Maybe I got a different Terry Harper.
Nah,
no,
Terry. Okay. Let's see. This is Yeah, this is her, but this is not the one I'm talking about. This is a white woman. I'm talking about the one that from Baltimore.
That's what I'm saying. Let me look it up. Box Rec, you know they be having like 1 million Canelos and shit. Let me see. Terry Harper.
Jonas. What's Jonas' first name?
Jonas?
Yeah, the girl she's fighting, because it's not on Box Rec yet.
Okay. Wow. Terry Harper. Do you know her? It's gotta be. Damn, is that her record?
Yeah, 10-0, 5 KOs.
Super chat from Candy Slim 501 says, staying on topic, another ATG
all-time great.
James Toney said Crawford is the #1 pound for pound in the game. That's Ward, Mayweather, and now JT. Happy Pride Day to Jarrett Lloyd. Damn, he set him all the way up from the jump with that one.
I mean, you know, this is where we are, where we take the words of other fighters as accomplishments. It's like, yo, he don't got to prove himself in the ring because James Toney said he's great. And don't forget, you did an interview with Buddy McGirt, and he said he's great. And this one said he's great, so he don't have to actually fight. Okay, guys, thanks.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not arguing against that point, but I do think that there is something to I mean, like, I listen, if I had Lil Wayne on his show one day and I heard him say, yo, man, I came across this dude Mario on some podcast and he wrecked it. Yo, I would be like, whoa. And I'd be telling everybody. And that would probably be like.
It's a different metaphor
everything.
Because if you would have
yeah,
put,
it is, but I'm just saying, you want love from people that did it before you.
If you would have put that Lil Wayne came across you battling and bodying somebody, then yeah, because he's seeing you in a performance.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, and he's seeing you in a performance, but you know what he ain't seeing? He don't know who's your opponent.
Oh, got you.
But it's whatever, man. I mean, that's a daily discussion until he proves it. You know, it's funny. It's funny because people come here to debate me on that topic as if I started that, as if it's not in every boxing website. Like everyone wants a fight for Crawford. Like everyone. It's not just me.
Everyone.
Every boxing website, any legitimate boxing website has already made articles saying, will he fight someone? Is he gonna lose his prime? Can Top Rank make it? Now I guess they finally translated our interview, and now people are writing articles about Patrick Teixeira offering him a shot. Bro, they are desperate for a fight. Let's just be real. And I don't mean they, Top Rank. I mean they, us, the boxing fans. We want to fight. We want to see him in a fight. There's nothing wrong with that.
So that was Terry, right? 10-0.
Yes, that is her. And the other girl's name, according to my good friend, is Natasha.
Natasha Jonas.
So maybe she's the Dominican, and I'm all the way lost. I don't know, man. Let's see.
Let's reel her back in. Natasha Jonas, and she got to be from the UK too, right? Obviously, Natasha.
She is from the UK. It says.
Let's see if real Najik, know her.
Nah, this definitely ain't who I thought it was, and Yeah, I mean, again, this is the Matchroom diet. Look at it. Natasha's lost her last 2. You know,
Natasha.
She lost 24 total fights.
Yo, 50. She got experience though. Holy.
Yeah, no. I mean, look, she's damn sure got experience. What's her date of
But
birth?
But her last, she was born in 84. Her last fight though was
84. Think about that. She was born in 84.
Yeah, she's 36.
And she's got freaking 70 something fights. What the hell? She went on the road.
She went on a rampage.
No, she was on the road. Look at all these flags, bro. She was all over the world.
2012 was crazy. 2000, but yo, she hasn't fought in 6 years, man. That's gotta.
Matchroom diet. Matchroom diet. I told you.
I don't even know what I'm looking at on the rounds. It looks like a math equation on box. I've never seen that. Like
4
divided by 4 times 2.
No, it means.
Hold on, Ness. We got to use order of operations.
No, it means 4 4-minute rounds. I mean 4 2-minute rounds. Excuse me. 4 2-minute rounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see what it is. That 2 at the end is the minute.
Yeah.
I never saw that. First time seeing that.
Bro, she retired in 2016 having fought 50 straight 4-rounders. Am I reading this wrong? Or why is it all 4-rounders, bro? Maybe we reading that wrong. Maybe 4/4 times 2 means that they got 8 rounds in. I have no clue.
They've been playing 8 rounds. Damn.
Bro, all her fights say 4/2. What? Let me go to Clarissa Shields and see what the hell is going on here.
Oh, they reached out to Ms. Jonas like, listen, we need this. She was like, you know what? I'm coming back.
You got a paycheck for me during COVID? Let's do it.
I'm coming back. Let's do this. I've been all over the world.
Yeah, no, bro. Tune up at its finest, okay? Clarissa has only 2 4-round fights. And it's weird. She's got a okay, so she beat the girl in 4, but it was a 6-rounder. So she's got 4x4 times 2, and then 8x8 times 2. So yes, we were right. It's 2-minute rounds, 4x4. But the girl that we talking about has only fought 4-rounders her entire life. She got 54 rounders. Bro,
and
70 rather. 70. 70.
Please tell me this is going to be a 4-rounder.
No, because it's a freaking world title fight. So she got to go 12 or 10 or whatever girls go. Let me go check Clarissa what she goes when she wins a belt. 10. She got to go 10, bro. Hilarious, yo. Matchroom diet, but y'all said I was lying. All right. Anyway, man, let's open up the phone lines.
Yeah, let's do that. I was going to say real quick,
Mario's so depressed.
The first and the last cards are good, but other than that, everything in between is all the female cards. The female fights are the best ones.
Yo, did I get the wrong Natasha Jonas here? Or is that her? Like, it looks like her. So, I don't know.
That's her, bro. I pulled it up. I didn't use your link. I pulled it up. That's her.
All right, because you got somebody on the chat trying to scare me and shit.
What?
He like, you sure you got the right Natasha?
Bruh, Natasha Jonas. She's got mad fights, bro.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
that's
no. We on the amateur record. He's right. He's
right. I do that. I've done that before.
Right. He's right. Yo,
9-1.
Yo, first of all, BoxRec needs to stop that. Why'd they start that?
Why'd they do that?
That's new, bro. That's so new.
What you talking about though? That's that you can switch through it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
it sucks.
But
if you don't pay attention,
it sucks when it comes up with the search engine. But it's cool that you can go back and forth.
Oh, it's cool, but like if you're used to always having it on a pro boxing setting, when you look a boxer up, you're staring at these rounds and you're like, what the hell?
Okay.
And it's on Boxing.
Okay, so her last 3 fights have been 6-rounders, and it looks like 2 out of the 3 she got the knockout.
All right, looking a lot better, Natasha.
Yeah. But it's still a tune-up. Like, come on, bro. She fought her last 2 wins are 3-3, 2-5, and the decision was 7-2. Like, and I get it, it's women's boxing, but like she has no names that I know. I don't know anybody on that resume.
Bro, all I know is Chavez Jr. Somebody need to take his phone away.
Yo,
Oh my God,
you
you
see what
see
I
that?
posted?
Yeah.
I should share that on right here for everybody to see. Let me see.
Yo,
Do
but you
it.
know what it is, people be joking. Like I know people that be joking like that
Yeah.
on Instagram or everywhere. Like it's just jokes and shit. Like, but
For
like,
sure.
Yeah, but when you
like,
this
but the
popular,
thing is, when you a fighter,
When
you're
you this
supposed to be a
popular-
badass. Supposed to be
Nah.
out here kicking ass.
when you this popular, you're not supposed to be putting on heels if you're a man. Like you can't do that. You can't do this.
He had,
Look,
he
and
had
then,
the capris on.
and how you say it in English? Se partió. You don't see him? Mira cómo está partido. He uses his hand, his neck. He twists his. Bro, he knows all the mannerism. My man is out of control.
Pasito tum tum. Pasito tum tum.
He's out of
Pasito
control. Let me
tum.
put
La
the beat.
quebradita.
Yo, he wild, and then he had the beat like. Yo, that was his beat. Like, yeah, yo, I don't understand what's going on in this world, bro. This is COVID. We locked up too long. Dudes, they don't know what to do.
Yo, it's that plume of Sahara desert sand that's coming this way.
No, really, they need to stop, though. This is, they're getting carried away, honestly speaking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get that bored. Pick up a book. Pick up a book. It's just not good.
Yeah. I agree.
Bro, go put in the miles.
You're the son. You're the son of a legend. What is Julio Cesar Chavez thinking somewhere? Like, fuck. You know how many people tagged him in that? You can't even hide
Cena's
from it.
probably like, no la cagues tanto,
Yeah,
way.
dog, he's probably gonna call him like, yo, do you ever want another last payday? Like, you trying to yo, why you doing this to my name? Like, I named you after me, bro.
Yo, first the twerk gate.
Oh man.
Now the catwalk gate by
Catwalk
Chavez.
gate.
You know what I'm saying?
My man was looking
The
like
walk-
Naomi
You would have had that
Campbell.
song playing in
Heel
the back.
gate, heel gate. We're gonna call it the heel gate.
Heel gate.
No, that is the song. He has that song. This is TikTok. He did a TikTok.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
He got the little ass book bag on. No,
I know.
no.
Female book bag, but yo, forget the book bag. He
That's-
got high heels on. Y'all not noticing the high heels?
I noticed the high heels.
let me zoom in.
Notice it because he was walking so good in them.
Let me zoom in on the high heels. Let me zoom in on the high heels. That's what happened. Y'all didn't notice it. He got high heels on, bro. Look at this. Look at the high heels. You said it. He is perfect at walking in high heels. My man is a pro at the high heels. Check him out. I need to put the beat on. He picked the right song. Let me see what kind of lower it is, though. Hold on. I gotta lower it here. I keep forgetting.
Yo, he trolling hard as hell. Yo, they beat as hell. Go fight.
Yo, his dad is mad right now, bro. He like
His dad.
he's like, hijo, si te quiere poner taco, hijo, pero con música también. You know? It's like, damn, you gonna put on heels, but you throwing on music and you going live? Bro, do that shit in your own house when nobody knows.
Yo,
But
that's
I
what
hear
I'm
you.
saying, bro. Who he did that for? This is TikTok.
That's his girl.
Bro.
That's his girl
That's
recording.
what I'm saying.
No, that's
Yo,
his
y'all
girl
out here doing
recording.
crazy shit.
That's
for
his
y'all
girl.
girls,
No,
man.
hold on. That's his girl recording, so it's okay. He did it for his girl.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Yo. People getting that easy exit out on this, man. Yo, I did it for my girl. It's alright.
Let me go
Super
see.
chat
I'm
from
gonna go to what is
Nathan
his name? Julio, right? Let me go see.
Yeah,
See if I can find a picture of his girl.
Super chat from Nathan Spence. He says, "Lockdown got man on Hillgate, crying out, laughing out loud emoji, crying, laughing emoji."
There she
Telling
go. That's his girl right there.
Hillgate. I like Hillgate.
Tailgate, dog.
You know what I mean? His girl asked him. His girl asked him to do it, so he did it. You know what I'm saying? That's her. You know, you got to do what your girl want. That's that.
That's it. Look, and again, bro, these guys having fun. It's just they having fun, but it's crazy. We seen Twerkgate and now we see Heelgate. What's next?
Bruh. Bruh, they got to get these fighters something to do before it gets, you know what I'm saying, worse is all I can say. But let's go out to the phone lines, man.
Chin.
Real quick, though. Just saying.
Just saying.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
Oh, it didn't work. I was trying to play the beat. One more time. I really wanted to.
Yo, you gotta clip that.
I really wanted to hear it one more time. I'm serious. Yo, but if you haven't already done so, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. All we're trying to do is get bigger so that Eddie comes back on the show.
In Jesus' name.
That's right. Let's get on out to these sponsors, and then, then we're going to go to callers.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Alrighty then. Let's see who's up. Going out to Las Vegas. Caesar, what up?
Yo, were you guys talking about that Julio Chavez video he did with the little
with the shoes?
Yeah. God damn! I just saw that this morning when I pulled into the parking lot and I was scrolling through Instagram. Man, that's mad cringe, man. Oh. But I don't know if I ever did it for my girl, man. No, babe, I love you. Yeah, I might do a little twerk, but putting on heels, man, I don't know about all of that.
Yo, my man said he might do a. Yo, he said I might do a little twerk. Yo, he said I might do a little twerk. I hear you, bro.
Because like when my girl loves reggaeton, you know what I'm saying? And like we go to the club and stuff, she always trying to like turn me around and grab my head. I'm like, yo, slow down, man. Don't do all that.
No.
Yo, girls want to see it twerk too.
No. Did you hear what he said? He said, my girl likes how they get thrown. The decipher at work. He says, my girl likes how they get thrown. Every time we be dancing, she tries to turn me around and put my head down. What the fuck? Caesar, that better not be what you said.
Fake news.
Bruh, she turns him around, puts his head down. Do y'all get
that's having fun. That's the having fun shit at drunk at the club. Look, I'm yo, TVV appreciation. I ain't gonna be paid.
Whoa, what a morning show. What the hell? Listen, let me go out to Brooklyn.
Yo,
what up?
That's going to be on RuPaul's Drag Race, man. That's emphatically non-cycle. We don't do that. No man ain't wearing no heels. Yo, Shabazz going to be on RuPaul's Drag Race. I said it. It's coming. Look, watch for it on E. Next is coming. He going to be on there. You heard? Listen, let's get to the boxing with Joyce, man. Now, Joyce, the juggernaut, that's all good enough. I'm only going with Joyce because that's my mother's middle name, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I got Joyce. I'm Team Doomy with that. I think Joyce is going to sleep Dubois. And like they say, dare you Dubois, I'm going to knock you out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing here. Peace.
Yeah. Yo, word, man.
Daniel Dubois, I am going to knock you out.
Bro.
Yo.
Keep it Joyce right now. Joyce Dubois. Yeah, Marioski, man. This is happening in the 02. Okay. October. Bro, man, these fights are being announced. And I don't actually think that these are still solid, man. This pandemic is it's so unpredictable, bro. I just wish and hope that these fights that are being scheduled and announced stick to the schedule and that nothing crazy comes about, curveball, and throws us off schedule again. Because I don't know too much about the UK right now and how UK is doing as far as the pandemic, but the dates are being set. And hopefully we still are on course and nothing crazy happens and get thrown off sketch. But yeah, Daniel Dubois.
All right, let me go out to Info Joe and Cali. Joe.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Looking like Joe just listening. We got some super chats. We got Nathan Spence that says lockdown got man on heel gate. Laughing out loud emoji. Then Donald Banks come back and says Doomy be killing it with the champ word in a shaking my head emoji, right? Is that shaking my head? Yeah, that is shaking my head. What up? Next we got the commish. Sony, just listening? Looking like Sony also just listening. Well, that's going to wrap us up. Catch us on the next one. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We don't have anything scheduled. Mario wants to come back. We're waiting to see if Matchroom has some secret, super duper secret announcements that they haven't announced yet for these super fights that Mario wants to do a show on. But if they announce them, we'll be back.
Most definitely, man. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, YouTube family, so you know when we're going live. Anyone joining us new on today for the first time, well, welcome to the show. I hope you liked it. To the TBV fan, man, we will be back. Absolutely. Patreon family, keep the notification on and hit those thumbs up button. And for the 10 sad souls that hit the thumbs down, hope your day gets better for you. Daniel Dubois versus Joyce. Schedule's back on. UK's doing it. Whether or not they're late on the trigger, they pulled the trigger, and you know what? If I get a backyard matchup, I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna love it. I like that. I like the aesthetics of it, and it's gonna be pretty much up to the matchmakers to make it so that we are entertained, and that even though these are lower caliber fighters, that we still have that boxing, that clean boxing experience where we see good action. So I'm hopeful for it. And again, this wasn't a shade trip on the cards that are being thrown by Eddie Hearn, but definitely late on the trigger. So you gotta impress us, buddy. Chee.
Definitely,
Alex,
real quick. We got a
underscore.
caller. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought,
No. We're not doing outros. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, no, we got a late minute caller. We're gonna go to Huang and the BX. What up?
Yo, what's good? Yo, Ness.
Morning,
Yo, what's
morning.
good? Alex, what's good? Mario. Yo, why you always blaming the girls on the, every time somebody does something? Like, Wilder started twerking, you said, oh, his girl did it. Julio's over here dancing like a Mario. I can't even say it, bro, because then the word comes out of back curse. But he dancing like some crazy
Mariposa?
lady.
That's what you're going to say?
Yeah, I was going to say maricón and shit, but...
No, Mariposa's
yeah,
the PG-13 version.
You know what I mean? He over here dancing. Ness is like quick to say, yeah, that's his girl. So I'm thinking Ness be going camping and shit. His girl be having him twerking somewhere too, and she recording and shit. Ness, tell us the truth, bro. Because all these niggas in the chat want to know and shit.
With the amount of hours I work, you would have seen it by now, champ. You see me right here. Any twerking I'm doing is going to be in my head because I'm always in front of the camera, man. We on camera right now, man. You know, Chavez, look.
Yo,
he took a
you
couple
need to
of
do a video
blows.
with that beat that he got. You need to do a video with that beat that Chavez got.
You need to write a verse to it.
For Patreon, bro. You do that shit for Patreon, yo. Oh, got him.
Where the barras at?
Yo, drop a Spanish verse to that. Toco, toco, dong. Toco, toco, dong. Yo, Juan, man. Oh, damn, he was spitting in the middle of that, man. You went over your time. Let me head out to N.O., New Orleans. What it do?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella, and he comes from the Magnolia.
Whoa. Good morning. How my audio sound? You hear me?
Perfect.
I'm good.
Yes, sir.
All right. Look, man. I'm gonna just pick up where y'all left off from, bro, with that that twerking shit and that motherfucking high heels. Like, bro, I mean, I ain't feeling that shit, Ness. I'm gonna keep it real. I told you when we caught De La Hoya with that halter top and the biker shorts on with the wig game. You heard me on the 10-speed mountain bike. I'm gonna keep that same energy. You feel me? I ran Oscar over the cool, bro. I gotta keep it trill. I ain't feeling it, dog. Like, come on, man. It's like you the champ of the, like, we got the, you know what I'm saying? We got champions, boxers, warriors, gladiators. I don't want to see him like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep that in your private life. And that's, you know what I'm saying? All I want to see is, I want to see carnage. I want to see devastation, damage. You know what I'm saying? Savagery, man. I want to see the tender side, and that's, bro. You know, it's cool. Like, I like to see the family tender side and all that, but like all that extra shit and that, bro, we can't be promoting that on TV, bro.
Hey, man, I'm just reporting, man. Last thing I want to do is have someone call in like, yo, y'all ain't see Julio Cesar Chavez. Yo, y'all ain't see Wilder. I'm just reporting what's out there, making sure y'all know what's going on and y'all don't have to go looking for it.
Right, I feel you. But I'm hearing people like, yeah, bro, I twerk for my girl too. Like, gotta, you know what I'm saying? Man, come on, bro, we can't. Nah, bro. Look, check this out. It's all fun laugh. There's a pandemic going on. But look, hey, Ness playing with y'all, bro. We ain't serious. You did. We just shooting this shit right now, man.
And no, man, we miss you, champ. Yeah, man. Nah, listen, look, it's like I said, bro. You know, people locked down. It's that lockdown mentality. They going a little bit crazy. But that's all our callers. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel right here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. We are at, where are we at? Let's see. We are at 114,738. So, you know, be a friend and tell a friend to subscribe to the YouTube channel and get that notification bell. We went live 3 times on YouTube yesterday, plus once on Patreon for some behind-the-scenes exclusive. So, yeah, man, subscribe. And if we're going back, we're going back.
Did y'all get to Donald Banks' super chat?
No. Yes. That's the one about Doomy. And you got to talk into the mic. But we're
My bad.
Cheers. Yeah, catch me on IG, Alex_Doomsday_LAINEZ. TikTok, the same handle. Twitter is AlexLinusTVV. Hey, hit those thumbs up button, man. Before we close out, let's get that 80 to 100 at least. We got a whole bunch of people watching. Let's match those numbers up, champs.
That's what's up. Yeah, at Martin McGee on Twitter, at Martin McGee on Instagram. Smash them likes, and we'll see you soon. Peace.
We'll see you about the UK.